She can walk that walk that walk that walk that walk that walk that walk that
Guys, welcome back to my channel. So there are a few changes. Obviously the background you can tell. Before I made any more beauty videos, I wanted to make sure that the lighting was better quality, the background was better quality, and I hope you guys like it. Today's look is this look, obviously, but it is more focused on the skin. I have been loving just healthy and radiant, glowing looking skin, but with more of a simple eye and a pop of color on the lip. So that's what I wanted to film for you guys. For school, I haven't been doing much on my makeup. It's been very simple, so I didn't want to come on here and do a dramatic look when that's not what I do every day. So I wanted to show you guys something that kind of I do every day, but with a little bit of twist. I also did try out the Faux Freckles. They're not that bad. It's pretty cool just to try something different. I'm so excited to be back on camera with a beauty video for you guys. My allergies have been super bad lately, so if you can tell that I'm a little congested, please just ignore that. But yeah, I don't want to ramble too much at the beginning of this. I love you guys. If you're wondering, my hat is from Rue 21 as well as my t-shirt. I hope you enjoyed this video and I love you. Okay guys, so the first thing I actually did it off camera because trying to put it on and keeping it on was just a struggle. So this is a brightening sheet mask. It is by far my favorite, and I actually found it at Walgreens. It is the Studio 35 Beauty brand, and I think that's actually Walgreens brand, but it just makes my skin so bright, and it just kind of gives it life. So anyways, I normally apply my face mask at night when I take a shower right after, and it just kind of gives my skin some more hydration. But if you guys take showers in the morning, you could definitely do it after and while you're fixing your coffee or getting your clothes ready for the day. That gives you enough time, and it can kind of give you some extra brightening and glowing feel to the skin. So anyways, I'm just going to kind of dab that off because it does kind of feel a little wet once you take it off. But yeah, so the next thing for our radiant skin is I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. You guys have seen me use this a ton. Perfect for under the skin, especially if you have dry skin. It just kind of gives you even more of a glow and a dewy finish, which we're all about today. So I'm just going to apply that all over. I even go under my eyes because, you know, we don't like those dark circles. So I'm going to go right under there. And while that's drying, I'm going to go in with another primer, but this is for the under eyes. This is the BECCA Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This is probably one of my top favorite products. I've never seen a product actually visibly take away my dark circles like this has. I will list all the products down below, by the way, if you're kind of getting lost. So it just looks like this, and it pretty much corrects where it is a salmon colored corrector. It's going to take all of that purplish blue color out. So I'm going to get a pretty good amount, and I'm just going to go right under my eyes. And you guys will see the difference. It's unreal. Like, I can't even deal with that. And I'm sorry guys that I sound so congested. I've been trying to get over a sinus infection and nothing's helping, so really sorry about that. It's so weird because I just got my nails back on, and trying to get into products like this or even lotion, it's so difficult because you get it everywhere on your nails. Once I've got that under my eyes, I'm going to just take my beauty blender and I'm just going to kind of blend that out because I just kind of want to make it smooth before I go in with my foundation and concealer. Just kind of blends it out. Alright, so now that we've got our glowing looking skin, next we're going to go in with foundation. And unfortunately, the foundation I have, normally I have like the dewy finish, but this is just the Revlon Colorstay. and this is in the color Nude. I had been using a color that was way too dark for me, and I'm just kind of now embracing the whiteness. So I'm going to put a generous amount of foundation on. I'm going to dab it all over. We're just going to get covered up today. I don't know why, but last night, so I told you guys my favorite mask. Well, last night I decided to try another mask from Walmart, and it was like a charcoal mask, and I had it on and I was like, okay, this is working. And then halfway through, my face started itching like ridiculous. So I took it right off, and this morning I noticed that my skin looked really red. So I'm not sure if that's what it was from. So I wouldn't recommend the Walmart face mask. So I'm just going to blend this out all the way down to my neck. And I actually, this is a new beauty blender. This is the one, I can't remember if it's the Ulta brand or if it's a Real Techniques beauty blender, but I really like it. I feel like my other beauty blender kind of kept getting small over time. Even after I cleaned it, it wouldn't really get bigger after I put it under water, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So this one does that. Now that I've got my foundation on, we're blended out. We'll even go down here a little. I'm going to go in with concealer. My favorite concealer at the moment is hands down the Naked Skin, the Weightless Concealer by Urban Decay. I'm in the shade Light Warm. Honestly, I probably need an even lighter color, but I don't know if they make a lighter one than this. Just because I feel like it kind of blends in with my foundation, but again, use what you have. I have a bad habit of watching YouTube videos and I want to go buy a ton of makeup, but I've learned to try to just take what I have and work with it. And you guys can do that too. And so I'm going to put that on my eyelids too, because I use it definitely for a primer instead of going separately in. And we're going to go back in with the Beauty Blender, but with the pointed side, and we're going to just blend that out. I have been wanting, though, to try I believe it's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that Jaclyn Hill has been talking about, because I know she did love the Naked Skin concealer, but she raves about the Tarte one, so I feel like it has to be even better. But at our Ulta, I haven't been able to find it, so I might have to order it online. Blend where we put it on the nose and under or above our Cupid's bow. Next, to get a little bit extra oomph for our skin glowing, is the Stila All Over Shimmer. It's a liquid luminizer. I used this a long time ago and just kind of stopped using it, but I'm going to put it right where we would put our highlighter. I'm going to put it a little bit on my nose and above Cupid's bow. And I'm just going to blend that out with the Beauty Blender as well. You definitely, if you're using a liquid luminizer, make sure to use it before you set the face with powder, because it would separate the powder in the liquid luminizer and it wouldn't look as seamless and blended. So we definitely want to make sure it looks good. So blend everything out all the way, girl. We are going to go in with setting powder. Setting powder I can't live without is the Laura Mercier. This is what everybody talks about. If you guys don't have a high-end setting powder and you're on the edge of, should I buy it, should I not, is it worth it? Yes, this is definitely worth it. And I'm going in with my Sigma F35. But yes, it is so worth it because Sorry guys, I can't talk and do stuff at the same time. But it's worth it because where my under eyes, I have a lot of wrinkles under my under eyes, and my concealer tends to crease really bad with any other powder, and this one just brightens it. It sets it, it's not going to move, it kind of takes away those lines that you would have, and yes, so I definitely recommend it. And last night I cleaned all of my brushes. Oh, nothing is better than fresh, clean brushes, let me tell you. It's such a job though. It takes so much time. I'm going to go in with bronzer. Now I have actually been trying to look for another bronzer because my skin is so light, but I wasn't able to find one when I was in town. So again, just going to use what I have. The Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is one of my other top favorites. I'm actually like completely hit pan, so that's kind of sad. But you know, it's alright. So I'm going to start like at the top of my ear, and I just go in circular motions down. And I just blend that out. I'm just going to go in with my Hoola bronzer just a little bit, just sharpen up that contour. I'm not going to go all the way because it could look a little too intense. So I'm just going to go kind of like a straight line. A short straight line. Just, woo, sharpen it up. Next, we're going to go in with blush. I'm a little back and forth because I don't know if I want to use a cream blush or a powdered blush. Try the Maybelline Fit Me. And this is in the color Blush. So it looks like this. I love these color blushes because they're just like that like dusty rose color. Plain thing about these don't have as much pigment in them. Well, I guess you just kind of have to build it. For highlighter, we are actually, normally I go in with the BECCA, the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, but again, we're going to do a lighter color with my skin tone, and I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and I'm going to be using the middle one, which is the Incandescent, I don't know how you pronounce that, but right here. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe M501, and right where we put that liquid highlight is where we are going to put the powdered highlight. I'm going to put a little bit on the nose. My favorite part to bring back all that dewiness, because with the foundation and the powder that we've used, it's kind of taken away the glow that we had in the beginning. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. We're going to drench ourselves in it. So, So it's not only going to set the face, but it's going to bring all of that back that we want. And yes. So while our setting spray is drying, I'm going to go in with my brows, and I'm going to zoom you guys in. So for my brows, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Pencil. With my brow pencil, and I'm just going to start making freckles. I guess that's the fun thing about makeup. You just try it out. If it works, works. If it don't, take it off. Now we've got our freckles on. I'm gonna go in actually with a beauty blender, and I'm just gonna dab those just to kind of blend them out so they don't look as fake. Just to kind of blend it in with our foundation. As for the eyes, it's going to be super simple. I am actually just going to go back in with my bronzer. I'm going to actually blend it, and when we get towards the brow, we're gonna kind of buff it up towards the brow. I am going to take a flat definer brush. This is from Morphe, the M432. And I'm just going to go in with a black eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in with the Lorac palette and just the color black. So I'm just going to take that flat definer brush and I'm going to go right on my upper lash line since I'm going to be applying false lashes. I'm just going to kind of buff that out a little bit. So we've got our upper lash line ready to go, and I'm going to go in with some false lashes. I'm going in with the Demi Whispies. Oh, these lashes are so pretty. And my favorite thing about them is how thicker they are on the outside and how they're short, because a lot of fake lashes on my eyes are very long and they look kind of not as natural. And this is another thing that I struggle with. I can't really talk while I do it because I get so stressed out about it. So I'm just going in with my Kiss eyelash glue. I really need to get a new eyelash glue because this one is just, it's about had it. Oh boy. I'm really jealous of the people who make putting fake eyelashes on really easy. While that eyelash is drying, I just take my fingers and I push the real lashes and fake lashes up so they kind of, you know, don't stick straight. I'm going to go ahead and go in with some mascara. I'm just using the L'Oreal Voluminous, the original one, because it's by far my favorite. Okay, so I'm going to push these up thick, and we're going to blend real lashes with the fake ones. And I'm going to go on the lower lash line very lightly. I'm going to pop in a bright color on the inner corner. I'm going to be using this Revlon Colorstay palette, and I'm not sure that it's called Adventurous, but I'm going to use this top white color. It's just a little pencil brush. Brighten that up. We're just bright everywhere today. We are finished with the face and the eyes, and we're going to finish it off with the lips. We're going to go in with this NYX Lingerie Liquid Lip. This is in a color, what is the color? Lipli. I'm going to assume that's the color name. Don't really have a Cupid's bow. I have been doing a technique where I just kind of go over the Cupid's bow and just kind of do one whole top lip. If you have a Cupid's bow, I wish, but I do not. So we're going to make it work. With this being the first time I'm using this liquid lipstick from NYX, I noticed the formula is a lot thinner than other liquid lipsticks that I've used. Okay. So that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys give it a try out. If you do try out this look, please tag me in your pictures on Instagram or Facebook or anything. Please follow me down below on Snapchat as well. I will leave all my handles below. I will leave all the products below. And yes, I love you guys. Again, leave your suggestions and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.